twists and turns will January have in store for us? The NFL playoffs are officially underway.
Mecole Hardman to return it from his end zone.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Mecole Hardman. And he gets this all the way down to the 20. What a return. Almost broke it for 6.
But there's no doubt in my mind, we're in for a terrific game. A dream scenario to start it off for one side of the ball, a nightmare for the other to get this game started.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That's caught left side by Hardman.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
A nice run right there, and we talk this time of year about certain teams, certain players who don't have a lot of postseason history to speak of. And here's a man right here in his rookie season in the NFL, and he's being asked to carry the load at running back for this offense.
And he has acquitted himself nicely here in his rookie year. And look, I think we both believe that the burden's a little lighter on backs and receivers than it is on quarterbacks in the playoffs. But that's not to say this is going to be easy. As fast as the NFL game is in the regular season, it's like warp speed when you turn pressure up in the postseason. So let's see how he handles things early.
On 2nd and goal, Mahomes finding his safety valve here. That's complete. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco
taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Chiefs will strike first here, this wild card matchup. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
McKenzie now from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 15. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. That's brought in by Davis over the middle. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Play action. Now it's Allen. Going deep for Diggs. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
And he will step out of bounds all the way down inside the 40.
A big play here for Buffalo. 44 yards.
Big plays always wind up being a big theme as we get rolling in these playoffs. And the defenses that can avoid giving them up, but they're the teams that tend to go far. You may not eliminate those big plays, but if you can limit them, then you've got a chance to get to the ultimate game.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. Escaping the pressure right. That'll be complete to Cook. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. They run for the first time with James Cook. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Allen off the play fake. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
And when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
And not much there at all, as he'll get this only up to about the 11. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes.
The throw for Tony is intercepted. Jair Elam makes a pick, and the Bills are going to take possession of the football. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
George Karlaftis
able to drop him for a loss of a couple. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Allen being chased out left. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen is going to get this one out to his fullback. Touchdown, Bills.
Reggie Gilliam.
A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Bills are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And we are tied at 7. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster, and he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 7-7, our score after 1. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Out to his left.
On the slant, he's got Hardman.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
Steps away to his left. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
And again, it's Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 38-yard line. Throwing now is Mahomes. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
It certainly looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 26. They'll go option to the short side. Mahomes hit. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. The tight end Kelce has it over the middle.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Forced out to his...
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Pick made by Terrell Bernard.
The 30. 10, 5, and he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change.
Hardman, he is not going to bring this out, so they will start the drive at the 25.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Mahomes taking a deep shot here for Hardman.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
And the Bills are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
He'll air this one out deep for Davis.
And this is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Mahomes now on 1st down. Going up top. That his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Jalen Petrie picks it off. And the Bills will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
So good field position for the Bills as they come on 1st and 10 at the 45. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete.
And they're going to get this up to midfield. 2nd and 5.
On play action, Allen rolling to his right. Uncorks one for Davis. And this is caught inside the 5. A big play here for Buffalo. 47 yards. They'll run with Cook. And he is going to lose yardage here. Back at the 5-yard line now. 2nd and goal. On play action, Allen. Buying time to his left.
This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Allen now on 3rd and goal. They'll roll him out right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive, stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
The kick by Bass is good.
And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7.
Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Final shot before the half for Mahomes. And my goodness, another interception. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
The kick by Bass is good.
And that will do it for this first half. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game.
McKenzie now from his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks.
He's got a man complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Look, we all know that sometimes we see upsets in the wild card round. But I have to tell you, in this case, I did not see that coming.
I don't think anyone in the stadium saw it coming. You and I were coming in before the game. There was a couple in front of us talking about travel plans for next weekend. They might want to cancel those.
Yeah, I would say so, because right now it's looking more and more like they're going to be one and done. They're probably trying to call the hotel and make sure they get their security deposit back.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
Hey, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl.
And now here is another interception.
Jair Elam makes a pick. And the Bills are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49.
He'll set up to throw from the gun.
And he's got the speedster Goodwin. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs.